through today?
Whatever we got.
So practice?
If you can call that practice, yeah. But we do have some contact. Second chance, give it a shot, went well, and go from there.
If you're able to go Sunday, what are your emotions right now?
It's tough, man. There's so much going on in my head, and it's just been like looking forward for a long time. And I want to cry, but I'm not gonna cry. It's just there's so much going on. As far as I know, I'll be like out there. My number gonna call out again, and just be ready, compete. And obviously, it's been 11 months, almost a year, but it ain't changed. The ball the same, the hoops are the same. The floor, hopefully, they didn't change. But to me, I'm super excited. But my energy, I gotta control my emotions. But I'm gonna just get off the chest and just play it again.
When you talk about those emotions, talking about crying, is it because of the road you've gone through?
Nah, it's more about fans, like the what I expect and what people talking, and how much I have a positive vibes, mostly from the fan base and Rehab City as a city. They just mean a lot to me. So I feel the most is going to be the hardest time, or the hardest part would be just the when they announce my name to be, to get off the bench to the floor. So that's going to be probably the hardest part. But I feel like when the tip off, feel being pressure lower. So.
How do you feel in practice right now? Can you pretty much do everything, or how is that?
Yeah, I mean, I can do pretty much whatever. But I have a plan. One more checkout or checkpoint for me. I'm going to go to the G League practice on 11. I'm going to go to the Santa Cruz to see Santa Cruz. Yes. And that's my last stop before I say final yes. But I don't see the issue. And as far as my emotion, and of course rhythm going to be important, but the minute restriction going to help, kind of keep fresh. But I expect him to play.
What's the thinking going?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we have no reps, and when you have no reps, it's hard. It's such a long period. You can't feel right, but game style, game speed is different. And for me, like, to go out there and know it's going to be different, I just want to get as close as possible to kind of feel that way. So I feel like the one practice I'm going to get there, and hopefully, that's going to be the closest to the game.
Did you go up and down today full court at all, or just?
We did, but we have a small group of guys who can contribute. So it's helped better than nothing. But I still feel it's important, and with my agent and organization, we decided that's the best way.
So just to practice, why not do a G League game?
G League game? You want me to play a G League game?
Why not?
Come on. No. You funny. No, I respect the guys there, but to play the G League game just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Being alone, being hurt here, to play the G League game before NBA game. But I do want to feel the guys, the reps, the practice. It's fundamentals. To see how it look at. But I feel everything going right direction. Calf strain obviously a little bit setback, but it's normal. Like previous players had injuries, same. So I just too big, too strong to kind of mess around, come before and do it again. So I've been pleased how everything went, but it's more about how I feel when I'm doing on the floor stuff.
Calf strain, was that something you woke up with, or was it something that you could feel like when you?
I didn't woke up. I practiced.
Yeah.
I do the motion on the practice and it happened. So I don't know how many players did woke up with a torn or a calf strain, but then it happened to me. You know, I work every day, no day off. So I try to put myself in position to be the best player I could in a situation like what I am right now. But you know, it's almost over. So for me, it's celebration, but at the same time, I got to be smart. So.
You You think it'll take a little bit of time to get your, aside from conditioning, just your basketball rhythm back?
I feel, yeah, in some certain ways, but at the end of the day, you know, there's a lot of ways I can impact the game. It doesn't have to be just a scoring spot. So I feel that I'm going to be okay with that, especially the minutes I'm going to play first couple games. But I still feel like I can do a lot out there we don't have right now.
Do you have an idea how many minutes you'll play those first couple games?
I'm not sure. I believe it's a first quarter.
First quarter?
Yeah, I believe. So we'll see. That's a plan.
When you're out there, are you thinking about your leg at all, or do you feel like you can go out there and not think about it?
The leg is past. I didn't have a leg problem since 4 weeks when I started walking. So for the spider leg, it was just like what X-ray says, how it's healed or not. But it's all about other things. Like when you didn't play for a long time, it's always popping something else in the practice, like shoulders or hands or calf strain, feet, like all the stuff need to get used to again. Bumping, playing in post and running and fell down and all the stuff you got to go through, because the way I play and the way it's just the basketball is so much contact in certain ways, and you just need to go through that. So I feel like I've been through a lot, but I feel it's important to go the one more stop and see how that goes.
Where did you pick this thing?
It's more like looking the calendar after we talk with doctors and my team and of course with the feeling wise how I feel and how much period is left in the season, and but to not put anything in risk. I'm not just coming back just because we're struggling. I'm coming back because I think I'm 100%. So I give up everything for this team, and I feel like they know. So, in this period of time, I couldn't do anything better than this, and I truly mean that.
Some people ask, why are you even coming back? Why risk it? Can you explain why you want to come back?
Because it was never the case. I'm not going to come back. Like no matter what's going on in the season, I never have my mind locked up. Like I'm not going to come this season. The only way I was thinking that it was like if my injury was not good, like if my injury was bothering me, or I couldn't run or couldn't jump, or it was not safe out for me, then I would skip. But if I was 100% and I feel good, I'm definitely coming. So it was away from the public because I try to keep a peaceful mind and just focus on myself. And even players, I feel they didn't see a lot of practice with me. So I came here first. 7 a.m. and I'm with everything pretty much done before they came. So even if you ask players, Dame or anybody, they didn't know what I do. So I try to really lock my mind and body, try to be sharp as I can, and have a goal to come back. And I feel pretty close.
You went on a lot of road trips with the team. You were always out there in the timeout with the coaches. I mean, how important was it for you to sort of stay involved in those ways?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like the experience I got. With the coach and the huddle, and see what they're going through, how they see situations, and I respect them before, but I feel like now I have even more respect for them as far as what they're going through, what they deal with, and how they approach things. And, that's a different side I didn't know. As far as I've been injured before, but I've never been close to see what coaching try to do and what they focus on. But it was good to see the different side, especially because they want me on the trip, and as far as rehab, you want to do what is the best for the rehab, right? So I feel like it's important to be with the team, and they feel you there as a present, and as almost like veteran guy out there. So I feel like it was important for both sides to be out there, kind of try to, even in the spirit, try to kind of push teams with the energy.
Coach said you would suggest plays for them to run sometimes. Did he run some of those?
Yeah, but the funny part was, like, I think the funniest story, he said, "Well, you want to run, Nurk?" So I don't know. I said the play. He said, "No, because we don't know that." So it was really like the way the way whole season going. We couldn't practice, and that's kind of even make harder on myself. And so I understand their point. Like, it's been a difficult season for everybody, and I feel like frustration for everybody. I was surprised last night. Last game, I feel like I was expecting boos, like from the just me, maybe nobody else, but from the fans, we was down, whatever. But they never quit on us, and that's I never see. I've been in a lot of arenas. I didn't see that often, so I feel that how much they love this team and what they try to do.
What's your weight now compared to last year at this time?
I'm not sure. 80, I think, to 80. Yeah.
Is that about the same as it was last year?
5 pounds up and down. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure right now.
Okay.